What's something people don't know about ITSM asset management? It's not just about tracking your tech. There's a lot more to it, and I'm here to break it down for you. Hi, I'm Pankaj Sharma, and in this video, I'll guide you through ITSM asset management with real-world examples. In IT service management, keeping track of your technology isn't just about knowing what you own. It's about managing it smartly across all types of assets your organization relies on. That's where asset management comes in. So what exactly is asset management in ITSM? It's making sure all your IT assets, and that means hardware assets like laptops, desktops, servers, and network switches, software assets like license applications, operating systems, and productivity tools, cloud-based assets such as virtual servers, SaaS subscriptions, and cloud storage, and even client assets like mobile devices or work-from-home equipment are properly tracked, maintained, and used in the most cost-effective way. The goal? To maximize the value of your assets, control costs, reduce risks, and make sure nothing goes missing. Whether that's a physical device, a software license, a cloud subscription, or a client laptop out in the field. There are 4 key activities in ITSM asset management, and each one applies to all these asset types. First, identification, knowing every asset you have. For hardware, that's your servers, laptops, and routers. For software, it's every application you've purchased or subscribed to. For cloud-based assets, it's your virtual machines and cloud services. And for client assets, it's things like employee smartphones or remote work monitors. Next, recording, storing important details like purchase date, warranty info, license keys for software, cloud subscription terms, and who's responsible for each asset, whether it's a physical device or a cloud account. Third, tracking, monitoring where each asset is, what condition it's in, and how often it's used. That could mean checking the status of a server in your data center, tracking software usage to avoid license violations, monitoring cloud resource consumption, or knowing which employee has which laptop. Finally, maintenance and disposal, making sure assets are kept up to date, repaired if needed, or securely retired when it's time. For hardware, that's repairs and recycling. For software, it's updates and decommissioning. For cloud, it's managing subscriptions and shutting down unused resources. For client assets, it's collecting and wiping devices when employees leave. Let me give you a quick example. Say someone in your company needs a laptop. That's a hardware asset. Or maybe they need access to a new software tool or a cloud-based collaboration platform or a company phone for remote work. With asset management, IT can instantly check the asset register to see which laptops are available, which software licenses are unused, which cloud subscriptions are active, and which client devices are checked out. They can compare specs, check warranties, review license terms, and even know who used each asset last. That means no guesswork and no delays. Just smooth, efficient service, whether it's for hardware, software, cloud, or client assets. So, what do you really get out of all this? Good asset management means fewer surprise expenses, faster service for your team, staying compliant with regulations, and better planning for what you'll need next. Whether that's a new server, a software upgrade, more cloud storage, or updated client devices. From purchase all the way to retirement, asset management helps your IT services run smoother, safer, and a whole lot smarter, no matter what kind of asset you're managing.